breaks. Let's go. Face my fears and I deal with the facts. I power up, do whatever I lack. Watch me adapt, forget your stats. I'ma win in this match and make my name spread over the map. Watch me adapt, face my fears and I deal with the facts. I power up, do whatever I lack. Watch me adapt, forget your stats. I'ma win in this match and make my name spread over the map. Watch me adapt. Nerves, buffs, and patches. It's showtime.
In the name of the Father, and in the presence of these holy relics, I hereby pronounce you man and wife from this time forth. May the blessings of the gods light your path.
Just put on my headset. Give me a sec.
Follow.
Can you turn that down, Jaden? Can you turn it down? Because I'm going to be talking with Show here. I'm talking with Show here, so if you could turn that down so it doesn't show up on the mic, that would be wonderful. Sure.
Arcadia should launch an attack by both land and air. Our kingdom will stand little.
Okay, I think that works. What up?
Nabudis has fallen.
Impossible.
My father?
I know not. I am sorry.
If Nabodis has indeed fallen, it is only a matter of time before they reach the borders of Dalmascus.
Just lonely, really.
There is nothing to halt their advance.
I thought you were only streaming in the Discord, and then all of a sudden I noticed you're actually streaming on Twitch too. Hello, Twitch!
And I will go at his side.
Ah, you're playing Final Fantasy 12. I see, I see. You know, I used to not like this one that much, only just because of the change in the battle, you know, system overall.
Altea, stand watch over your life.
That I be considered worthy. Fortin helped me understand the gambit system.
I'm sure. I think it's one of those things that I bet you if I went back now.
Fortin's bosses use a modified version of the gambit system.
Wait, the bosses use a modified version?
Yes.
Interesting. I have to figure out what to do with my audio because I haven't done any girlfriends with from Twitch and in Discord, and I'm not sure how to take care of that. I guess I'll just mute stream if I could just only have the
Yoshi has started as much.
stated. There we go.
Yeah.
Discord. That way I can listen to the thing and keep you company.
The fortress is lost! We must withdraw! No! The paling still stands!
You know what? In hindsight, also, the other thing I didn't like about it was that we were following these two guys, specifically, obviously, the younger dude that we just saw. I'm forgetting his name at the moment, but I'm sure that they'll say his name at some point. And then all of a sudden he's dead. It's just like, okay, so what was the point of watching what we were watching? I'm not going to have control of anybody here?
The paling's fallen! Then it's over! For my father. For my father! Lord Rasler!
That archer has nice accuracy.
No kidding, right? Also, you might want to check your mic because it's coming a little fuzzy. Just a little fuzzy, like if it's a little staticky and whatnot.
Blessings of the
Fuzzy
Great
in what
Father
sense?
descend, and guide your bodies return to the earth. Great Father, guide your spirits return to the Mother of all. There you shall find peace. Pharaoh.
Should do is probably at least open up Twitch chat, so if someone does come by, I can still say hello and not be like, what the frick? And just
The death of Lord Rasla Heos Nabradia was but one of many tragedies to befall the kingdom of Dalmasca. The air of hope that had surrounded Her Royal Highness Princess Asha's wedding was now quite lost. Dalmasca had been set adrift at the mercy of history's restless tides. At this time, two great empires struggled for dominion over Ivalice. Arcadia in the east, Rosaria the west. The invasion of the Kingdom of Nabradia was Arcadia's first step in its westward march. With Lord Rasla's beloved homeland consumed by the hellfires of war, it seemed clear that Arcadia would soon mete out a like fate to Dalmasca. The fall of the fortress at Nalbina told the destruction of the greater part of Dalmasca's forces.
You know what?
A counterattack
upon a further thought of this, right? I think another issue I had with 12 is the same issue I'm having a little bit with
they stood little chance of victory.
SMT3.
Indeed,
And it's not a huge issue, it's something that
absolute.
Nowadays I could definitely overlook and overcome.
Arcadia came forward,
but then,
offering terms of peace.
I was just like, what the hell is going on? I have no idea. Okay, so we have these countries and they're fighting each other, and
Lord Ramanas, King of Dalmasca,
can I have a point of reference here? This is too much to take in all at once.
These terms. It was, thus, only with reluctance that he set out for Nalbina Fortress, now under Arcadian occupation, to affix his seal to the Emperor's Treaty of Peace. The king had scarce departed his royal city of Rabanasta when the remnants of the Order made their return, and not a moment too soon, for a terrible revelation awaited them.
I can see that.
The treaty would be signed with steel and writ in royal blood.
It doesn't help that obviously, technically, it takes place in the same realm as Tactics. But, you know, obviously, they are ignoring most, or not ignoring, but at least knowing the Tactics story does not help in one way, shape, or form with the story of 12.
They're slowing us down.
Do not say that.
Or not knowing doesn't hurt one way or the other.
He fights to defend his homeland. Your name?
Rex, sir. My name's Rex.
Good. Rex. You bore a few cuts, but you are still whole. Well, can you stand?
You're...
Oh, is that Yuri Lowenthal there?
I'm fine, sir.
For a second, I was like, did I miss something in chat?
How
And then
old are you,
I
Rex?
realized, oh, wait a minute.
17,
Yeah.
sir.
Young. Family?
My brother is all I have left, sir. He's 2 years younger than I, living in Rabanastre.
Now, I haven't played this game as a whole, but I've gotten at least to the waterways
old enough
beneath
to be a man.
Rabanastre.
You shouldn't
I
be
assume.
forced to wield a sword.
No, sir. I want to fight. For my homeland. And for my parents.
It's time, Bosch. Save the discussion for later. We must reach the king
And I'm
before they
only
act,
bring that up because
or all our
I'm
efforts
questioning
will
how
be
much
in
I should
vain.
speak for anybody
I'm
who
aware
comes
of the
in who might be
situation.
newer to the game.
We found them! Over there!
Bosla, go ahead.
I will handle this
How
rabble.
old is 12, by the way? Let's see.
Godspeed.
Fantasy XII.
Steady, Rex. Keep your wits about you and you'll make it.
We move!
It is 18 years old. Look at that, Final Fantasy XII is now legal. That's a big freaking fourth wall break right there. I love old school games that didn't know how to properly do stuff like this without fourth wall breaking is kind of funny to think about. Looking at the nameless soldier's armor in specific, but obviously it applies to Rex's too to some degree. They have basically cut out a window in the armor saying, "Please stab me here. I can die right here." At least Rex's is a smaller target, but the unnamed Dalmascan there has got like this huge thing to show off his pecs, and it's just like, oh yeah, no, that guy's gonna die. Going back and speaking of 14 though, I was debating whether or not to re-up my license. Not license, but the subscription and play it a bit. But I was just like, you know what? Let me wait for next month. Then I can just kind of sign up for 6 months and be done. And it'll be done by the end of December. I know that a lot of, like, the Gambit system obviously is something completely different, but the battle system here was a lot like 11, and I could not get into that, and that was why I kind of fell over. Especially I really came into the series with 10. I had played a little bit of the earlier ones, but not enough to really, you know, finish anything in specific. I played a little bit of 11, but I couldn't get into it really because of all the slowness of the combat. And then 12 decided to adopt 11's combat system to some degree. Is this fast forward system new to the quote unquote PC port? I'm forgetting what the actual name of this particular release is. Zodiac Age. Is that fast forward specific to that, or did I just never notice it when I was playing it back in the day?
Both.
It was in both? Dang, I probably would have enjoyed it a little bit more back in the day if I knew about the fast forward feature.
Kinda.
Kinda? Okay. Let me look up this wiki page real quick. Okay, it was in a version...
It was in the Zodiac job system version.
There you go. I wasn't going to say the specific version, but it was in a version before Zodiac Age, but after the one I owned. Because I literally pre-ordered the collector's edition of this thing. It's probably still sitting on my shelf with the steel case book and everything. In fact, let me go check real quick.
Yeah,
I'm sure I didn't sell it, as much as I didn't like it.
This is Sunbury. My engines are hit. She'll not hold much longer.
We receive you, Tomberry. You've leave to retire. Well fought.
My thanks, Antlion. Sunbury disengaging.
If you said anything after I walked away, I would not have heard you. Just FYI. But yeah, I did find my Steelbook PS2 Collector's Edition with bonus disc still sitting up there. Unless I really didn't care for a game, like, oh god, this game is just garbage. I usually give, I usually keep most of the games that I ever bought. So there would not have been the fast forward feature in this version because this was the first version. What?
Vossler! Where are you?
What if Captain Oculus has fallen?
Don't talk such nonsense. Vossler's laughed in the face of death far too many times for him to stop now. Men like him don't die in places like this. We must make haste to reach the king. We will take him to safety.
Is His Majesty unharmed?
He'll agree to an unconditional surrender. They wouldn't dare touch him until the wax on his seal is dry.
But if we arrive after he signed the treaty...
Wait. Quickly, Rex!
A second map.
Oh yeah, look at that. I was actually looking at the manual. Oh man, 12 came out late in the PlayStation 2's life cycle because the example of the PlayStation that you would be playing at the time is the thin PlayStation. Which makes sense considering that 13 came out on the PS3. Which was the first Final Fantasy I've never played. I played a little bit of 1 through 12 and then didn't play 13 whatsoever. Technically, I still kept that up. I played 14 after that, and then I didn't play 15 or 16. I can't play 16, but I have been gifted 15 by Row, and I still haven't played it. Glad to see that despite my issues with Final Fantasy 12, it actually sold very well.
Sir, we have little time. You must go to the king. I'll handle these.
Fight well.
Oh damn, I should pop in this bonus DVD that's in here at some point just for funsies. Apparently comes with art gallery, US and Japanese trailers, and developer interviews. That stuff fascinates me today, so would definitely be right up my alley. Yeah, that's what you get for not wearing proper chest plates. To be fair, there was actually one Dalmascan soldier that looked like at least had a actual metal breastplate, so that's not bad.
Your Majesty. Captain, why? Our king, what have you done?
The king intended all along to sell Damascus to the Empire. His Majesty was a traitor.
Captain,
Seize the insurgent. Hello!
Yeah, I'm starting to hear Yuri out of that.
So much for peaceful negotiations.
We'll never surrender to you. We are not cattle to be sold by a traitor king.
But the war is over, dear Captain. You have lost. Dalmasca is the property of the Empire now. And think, we intended to let you keep some of your sovereignty, out of respect. But now you've gone and ruined that. Haven't you, Captain?
We will never bow to you.
And the people of Dalmasca will hate you for it. Take the captain away.
Off you go.
Vaughn.
Now I'm going to put this out there. This is one of the reasons why I didn't like it.
Pretenses of peace left by the wayside.
Because literally,
the Arcadian forces resumed their advance toward Ravenasta.
Starting, obviously not main, because I did enough research to know that Vaughn would have been closer to the main character, you know?
Would serve no end.
Closer to, I'm very much aware that he's technically not.
But to the people of Dalmasca,
we had at least like a starting character to follow. First I thought it was going to be the prince, then he died. Then I thought it was going to be Rex, especially since we got playtime with him. Then he died, and it's just like,
in their stead.
Can I get attached to a character, please?
Ever merciful, a man devoted wholly to peace.
prayer, too, for the noble Princess Ash, who, wrought with grief at her kingdom's defeat, has taken her own life.
There's no Warren
also
Bossing
that
step.
Captain Bosch von Ronsenberg, for incitement of sedition and the assassination of His Royal Majesty King Ramenos, has been found guilty of high treason and put to his death. They who at this late hour choose still the sword are cut of the same cloth as the captain. Traitors who would lead Dalmasca to her ruin. Dalmasca's surrender without terms was soon to follow.
Vaughn! Hurry it up or they'll find us.
I know. Just a little more. You keep an eye out for me up there, Kites. 1, 2, 3 more. All right. Time to clean house.
Yes!
Never heard of Vaughn's voice actor. I had to look him up real quick. Bobby Edner.
Wow, Vaughn! You got him all yourself? Guess I know who to call when something big comes along.
Hey, it's good practice for the desert. I'm ready for anything now. That's enough for today. You should get back to Miguel's place, Kites. Aren't you running errands for him?
Oops, totally forgot. You should come, Vaughn.
He hasn't done much at all.
He's
from
busy
what I can
today.
tell.
Might have some work for you to do, too.
I've got other, work to do. Hey, lock this place up for me, will you? If
Although
Miguel finds out
apparently
we've
he
been
was in
down
Spy
here,
Kids
he'll
3D
tan our
Game
hides.
Over. But other than that, I don't recognize anything else he's been a part of. Let me rephrase that. I recognize a lot of the TV shows he was a part of, but it was just like guest spots on singular episodes, so that doesn't help me either.
Huh? What'd you say?
Sir, you haven't paid, and I... What? Haven't paid? On second thought, please, sir, take it. It's a gift.
Leave the poor sod be. We don't want trouble today.
Your luck, peddler.
Oops, sorry.
Which way you're going, churl?
Why are you looking him directly in the eye? That just tips off exactly what you did.
Boy! Get out the way! Oh!
A true pickpocket would have just bumped the dude and left. Disappeared without a trace.
What?
All the more proof that he's not a good pickpocket if he just got his mark stolen from him
that's
2
mine.
seconds
What
later.
do you mean, yours? You've been stealing again. What happens if they catch you? We need you to be there for us, Vaughn. You're no good to anyone if you're locked away in a dungeon.
Oh, what? Am I the leader now? We're orphans. The first thing you learn is you gotta watch out for yourself. Come on, Pinello. You know it as well as I do. Hey, you give that back. What do you think you're doing?
I thought that this money was the people of Dalmasca's property. The Imperials stole it from us, so it's only fair that we take it back. It's our duty as Dalmascans. Well, wasn't that what you said?
Yeah, but I never said anything about taking it back from me.
This is for that bread you took the other day. Just because I help Miguelo out every now and then, it doesn't mean that you get to eat for free too, you know.
I know that. You think I like living
Catherine
like this?
Tabor as Pinello, who has done a bunch of work after the fact.
One of these days, I'll fly an airship of my own. I'll be a sky pirate, free to go where
And hell, even before, dude, she was Mission Val in Knights of the Old Republic. I didn't think.
Well,
I need
be
to go
careful.
re-listen to Mission's
You'll never
voice.
fly anything if you're rotting in a dungeon. Oh, Miguelo had some errands that need doing. He wanted you to drop by his place. It might be a good idea to lend a hand.
A bunch of Star Wars stuff. She apparently is basically the animated voice actor for both Padme Amidala and Princess Leia.
That's weird. Okay.
What's weird? The continual double map or the voice acting information that I just gave up?
The info.
Ah. Let me look up the rest of the characters while I'm at it, since we're
Pinello
waiting
said you
for
needed
it.
something?
Ash,
Some packages
Bosch,
supposed to be arriving by
Balthier,
courier.
and of
Morning,
course, who can
perhaps
forget
he ran into some
Fran.
trouble out in the desert. Now I've no foodstuffs to prepare for the banquet tonight.
So you want me to find this courier? Hey, no problem.
No problem. The desert teems with trouble. I'd be sending you to an early grave, my boy. No, I've arranged for some replacement goods from Tomage over at the Sand Sea.
So you want me to go to the tavern to pick him up?
Actually, I asked Kites to do that. Wouldn't you know he's gone missing on me, too? I can't leave my shop, and I've Pinello on another chore at the moment, you see. What I want you to do is run over to the Sand Sea and fetch Kites back. What do you say?
Sounds wild.
It's easy work, and you'll thank me for it someday.
That's... I'm trying to find... You know what? I'm gonna look it up this way. Because that voice sounds familiar. You know, like in hindsight. That's what I thought. Miguelo is John DiMaggio.
Of course he is.
It's just one of those things that it tickles your brain, but you're not quite sure until you go look it up. You're like, yeah, okay. I mean, Final Fantasy already got John DiMaggio specifically for Waka last time, so...
There you are, Kites. Stop loafing around.
Look, Vaughn, look! This is it! This is why Miguelo's courier didn't get here on time.
A creature spotted in the Ester Sand. What is that thing?
Ah, Vaughn! Miguelo sent you too, did he?
He's a busy man these days, that Miguelo, if I dare say so myself. I don't envy him the work, though. Not a bit. Quite the affair throwing a banquet to welcome the Imperials, eh?
Welcoming? We should be... whatever. Say Tomage, what's this?
Nah, don't remind me. Got some nastiness out there in the Ester Sand. What's stopping our couriers? And that means shortages all around. Thought I'd put up a bill, offer a reward to anyone who can knock that nasty back in its place.
Now that's work. Sounds 10 times better than running errands for Miguelo.
That's right. Vaughn, you should give it a shot.
And you should be getting back to Miguelo. Now, Kites. He was waiting for you.
Oh, right.
Who is Kites? Obviously, it's a little kid they got, but... Connor Demita. At least I'm behind the voice actors. He hasn't done anything else. Let's see. If this is the same Connor Demita, it looks like it, but... Yep. Or it's this guy. I think it's this guy. No. There's so many different Connor Demitas apparently, or at least two different ones, and I can't tell which one's which. One of them basically went from, technically voice acting, right, with the one thing with Kites, to directing, or does some, more life, true to life stuff. I'm curious about Balthier's voice. I haven't heard it in a while, but I'm curious to see what else he's done. Oh, hot damn. Balthier's voice is actually, for Yusho, who's played Tekken, is actually Steve Fox right now in Tekken 8. And then as far as Final Fantasy, he actually came back and did Biggs in the Final Fantasy VII remake.
Wait, what?
Which one was the one that surprised you? The Final Fantasy one or the Tekken one? Oh, and was the original voice actor for Urianger and Nabrialis in Final Fantasy XIV. So Biggs, huh? Interesting. Oh, no way! Dude was also, freaking Fenris from Dragon Age 2. And the voice actor's name for Balthier is Gideon Emery. Now let's see Fran, since Fran is such a big fan favorite. Literally has not done anything else according to the behind the voice actors. Nicole Fantil. Now the big money question is, okay, yeah, this is definitely her on IMDb. Oh yeah, this level up system also threw me off for a bit. But I'm sure it's something I could have gotten used to. I think I was more disenchanted with the battle system more than the level up system. Let's see. Lots of background stuff in live action otherwise. Moulin Rouge, Queen of the Damned, Star Wars Episode 2. So, unfortunately hasn't done much beyond. I guess it doesn't surprise me. The voice acting in this one compared to 10 is not as strong. Not that it's bad, it's just not as strong. At least in the early game. I can't speak to how well they took on stuff later. Huh. I just went into Ash's voice actress, Carrie Walgren, and apparently she's in X-Men 97 right now. Damn, she's actually in a lot of things right now.
At least there's no ridiculous laughter in 12.
You know what? I'm gonna side on Rose's side. Is the whole point was it was supposed to sound like voice laughter, forced laughter, you know? Because the whole point was to laugh even in a fake way up until you laugh on, you know, without being able to, you know, control yourself at that point to make yourself feel better. Yes, that sounded bad, but that was the point. I agree with Ro on that estimation. But anyway, going through some of the other stuff she's been doing lately. So X-Men 97, she's Kitana in Mortal Kombat. She was in My Adventures with Superman as both Martha Kent and the young Clark Kent. What else is here that's just like, oh.
Who was she in 97?
Character named Rose. I haven't watched 97, so I couldn't tell you. Apparently Evelyn Parker in Cyberpunk 2077.
No public passage on account of the Lord Consul's parade.
Oh, gee, that's too bad. You see, it just so happens that your provisioner for the fete tonight, he sent me to pick up a few choice morsels for the Consul's dining pleasure. He wants them quick. I got the writ of transit right here. You see? Signed, Magello. I just hate to see the Consul upset because his food wasn't ready on time. And I sure hate to see him take it out on you.
The Lord Consul is a great man, and not one to take offense in such trifling matters. Move along, boy. Wouldn't do to keep the consul waiting. Right. Gates are closed after this.
Oh, damn. She's also in Fate Stay. She's Saber. I've seen that a number of times. I was just confirming that she's been Saber for a while. Ah, she was also in Final Fantasy 15. She was Arania Highwind. Excuse me. And I see another one, but that's an offshoot. Let's see if she's also the main one for that. Before I say that one in specific. She is prolific, let me tell you. So Ash's voice actress is really good. Oh, you'll love this show. Apparently, she was Celti in Durarara.
Nice.
Apparently, she was Kasumi in DOA. I've seen her like 2 or 3 times already. Like, the other ones are so short, but I'm still scrolling down freaking Ash's voice actress's thing. Apparently she was Lady in Devil May Cry 4. Oh no, wait, that's not confirmed. Never mind. I take it back. She's possibly in Devil May Cry 4. Yep, nope, she is. She's Shulk from Dirge's Cerberus, Final Fantasy VII. She was actually in the English dub of the original Yakuza game. Apparently she was Ayaka. I don't know who that is in specific, but... Tayuya and Naruto... Damn. This is still going. Yeah. Ooh, from Samurai Champloo. Yeah. Here's Intenchi Muyo. The only two I see right now for her is Ryowoki and GPX. I'll let you know if I see her down in actual. Choosing Chobits. Aoyaoshi. Holy crap. When's it gonna stop? Okay, finally. I got to the end. And she was in Fooly Cooly too, damn. So she was like super freaking prolific even before joining 14. And after, for that matter. Jeez. According to this, apparently she was Lady's voice actress just for Devil May Cry 3, though. Interesting. I've been doing a lot of voice acting of, what's it called? Ace Attorney off on my streams. I'm kind of like really into this stuff at the moment. God, that animation is like burned in my head. I turned and looked at that freaking thing jump away. I'm like, oh God, I remember that. Rogue Tomato vanquished.
あれガルバナじゃないか。
Oh, did you change to the Japanese voice acting without me noticing?
こんなところで咲くなんて珍しいな。
Uh-huh.
用事も済んだし帰ろっか。
Here.
Sweet. But like I said, the last time I played Final Fantasy XII, that system was not in there. I could not fast forward that shit. Oh damn, there's a reorchestrated music? Interesting. What's the difference between reorchestrated and OST at this point? Considering that the original would have been OST in technicality the first time through. My ears are not that good right now, I guess, because I can't tell the difference if you changed it. I looked away when you selected it. Okay. For a second there, I was just like, what the hell? I'm sorry, I'm deep diving into the freaking voice acting thing. Went to go check on what Johnny Young Bosch was doing more recently, and it shows TK from Digimon. I'm like, wait, was he always TK from Digimon? No. No, he wasn't.
Nani ga okashi? このチョコボは血統書付きの式典用だ。こいつには何万ギルもかかってる。お前ら100人合わせたよりよっぽど価値あるってもんだ。おら近づくんじゃねえよ。チョコボにお前らの貧乏くせえ匂いが移っちまうだろうが。叫んな。どけこのガキ。いいぞ、入れ。
この野郎。ははー、これはまた立派なチョコボですな。一目でわかりますよ。ツイッターのさんでしょ。
土が違うとチョコボの育ちも違いますな。そうそう、土が変われば味も変わるものでして、例えばダルマスカのバロンス種、深みと香りはアルケーディアさんに一歩譲りますが、実に力強い風味で、これはこれで悪くないものです。いかがですかな。もちろん人数分ご用意しておりますよ。
おい、積み荷を通したら予定通り門は封鎖だ。くそ、鎧の中が砂だらけだ。
今のうちにさっさと行こう。
あんまり心配させんでおくれよ。まあ、大ごとに並んで何よりだ。
さあ、私たちも行こう。
あ、じきに式典が始まってしまうな。こりゃ急がんとな。
あ、ちょっと待ってよ。何？ねえ、どうしたの？
Huh. Apparently, 2 former Power Rangers are in Devil May Cry.
Yeah.
I knew about Daniel Southworth being Virgil.
I love
because
Virgil.
I remember, yeah, I saw that specifically with the cameo I think that the Chum Buddies got for Gura. But I wasn't aware that Johnny on Bosch is Nero.
ラバナスタ市民諸君、帝国が憎いか、この私を憎んでいるか。当たり前だ。止め！お前らが来なければ。聞くまでもなかったな。私自身、諸君の憎しみを拭えるとは思っていない。私は諸君の忠誠を求めない。諸君は亡きラミナス陛下への忠誠を守り通すべきだ。陛下は国民をこよなく愛し、平和の実現に力を尽くした
Dante has had 3 voice actors throughout the years, but one has been super prolific, Mr. Ruben Langdon. I'm sorry, I'm talking about things that are completely irrelevant at the moment, but...
諸君、私はただ一つ求めよう。
By today's standards, everyone looks plastic.
平和への祈りを。
Oh yeah, absolutely. But when it came out, actually, this was pretty baller. That I know. I think it's the probably most, like, don't get me wrong, it's the skin for sure. The hair actually looks pretty good. I think the hair still stands. But it's the skin and then obviously other textures.
そしてダルマスカを守ろう。これは私の償いである。亡きラミナス陛下とアーシェ殿下は今なお諸君を見守っておられるのだ。祖国を愛する者たちよ、亡き陛下のご意志を受け継ぎ、平和への祈りを。私の望みはただそれだけである。
You say nice things, so we should clap. Honestly, this is the only cutscene I've seen this guy in, so I have no idea if I'm being sarcastic or not. In technicality.
実に素晴らしい。この大聖堂を見たまえ。華美かつ強楽的。ガルテア様式の頂点ともいえる建造物だ。 グラミス陛下にもご覧に入れたいものだ。
Oh, by the way, I love this. This is looking at Devil May Cry franchise in general. Sorry, I'm gonna jump off real quick one more time. They've separated those who've played Dante and those who played Dante from DMC.
次期皇帝となられます殿下のお迎えできることはまさ
I
に
find that to be funny.
市民
But even in the voice acting thing, they're like, nah, still not the same Dante.
私は陛下の子ではあるが王子ではない。我がアルケイディア帝国の皇帝は市民が選ぶも
You
の。
think like, voice acting, it's technically the same character, just a different game. It's okay. We'll just do it that way.
これは
Nah.
失礼をば
Even the voice actor's like, nah, not the same character.
死生観閣下などとは呼ばんでくれよ。私も今日からラバナスタ市民だ。ベインで構わんよ。
しかしそれでは
呼び捨ては抵抗があるか。ならば今夜は君が私をベインと呼ぶまで飲んでもらうぞ。
Okay. Big question, just because of the fact that, you know, seeing some of these scenes I haven't seen in years at this point.
ミゲロさん。
下げたくて頭下げてるんじゃないの。それくらいわからな
I
いの。
never felt like I trusted that guy. I don't know what it was, whether it was the voice acting, the, you know, motion capture or whatever, but it just felt like I shouldn't be trusting him. I don't know if it's just because I was from Vaughn's point of view or whatever. How right was I to not trust the dude in general?
聞いてるの？ねえ、バンってば、ちゃんと聞いてる？
Bingo.
Yeah, I don't know. Something about him just made me feel like, nah, I'm not gonna trust his
ど
ass.
んどん帝国に飲み込まれてく。
It was just in the way that he presented himself for some reason or another.
なあ、今夜のパーティーって俺たちでも行けるのかな？
何言ってんの？招待されてないのに王宮に入れるわけないじゃない。
じゃあどうすれば入れる？
そんなの知らないよ。ミゲロさんに頼んでみるとか、ダウンタウンのダランさんに聞いてみるとか。ねえ、突然どうしたの？
言っただろ。ダルマスカのものを取り戻すんだ。俺たちダルマスカ人の手に。なんてのどう？お宝盗んでさ、みんなにおごってやるよ。そしたらパンネロの機嫌も良くなるだろ。
冗談ばっか。そんな宝が手に入ったらまず飛空艇買っちゃうくせに。けどまあバンの気持ちは嬉しいかな。それだけもらってくよ。じゃあね。
そっか、飛空艇か。本気でやってみるか。ミゲロさんには迷惑かけられないし、頼りはダランジーだな。あのじいさんならきっと何か知ってる。ダウンタウン行ってみるか。
I was wondering what was the point of switching to the Japanese? Just to hear it or what?
Yes.
Okay, I'm bringing back up the voice acting beyond the voice actors page, but it's specifically for this. There's apparently a poll on the side, only 14 votes to be fair, so it's not a really wide margin, but it says, who's your favorite character, obviously from this page. And number one right now is Balthier.
Ah, if it isn't Von Ratsbane. Come for a tip on how to secure something bigger and in armor by the East Gate?
What? You already heard about that?
Not surprising.
Wise I may not be, but well informed I am.
They'll get what's coming to them someday, believe me. But that's not why I'm here.
Do tell.
I want to know how to sneak into the palace. They've got to have some great stuff in there. Thought I'd partake.
Not one to mince words, are you, boy? The Empire protects all that's hers, and that means the palace and all the treasures inside.
That's why I'm gonna do it. To take back what's ours.
God, Vaughn is so stupid.
So our champion of the sewers aspires to noble action. Admirable. Perhaps I can help you. Ah, now that I think on it, there was a rumor. Yes, a secret passageway into the palace vaults, a door, and a magic stone that opens the way.
That's it. This is exactly why I came to talk to you first, Alan. So, where's this, magic stone?
Oh, I've had it for years, if I can remember where I've tucked it away.
No, he said magic stone, not crescent stone. What the heck?
Oh. This.
What about this?
Ah! Gotta go fill up the sunstone.
Uh-huh. Wait, Steve Bloom is in here? By in here, I mean Final Fantasy XII in specific. Of course, he's on the voice acting thing, because duh. You know, I was watching some other challenge runs of like Dark Souls stuff, and seeing that animation of Vaughn just tapping on the door and the door opens up, versus what I was seeing. I think it was the last one I was watching was specifically in Bloodborne, and the amount of effort that they used to open up those doors. I'm like, I'm not sure which one if I had to choose one that wasn't realistic, would I prefer the tap and heavy door opens, or the I look like I'm using all of my muscle and weight even though the door doesn't look all that heavy. Not sure which one I like better.
I'm gonna call it.
Alrighty.
Thanks for hanging out with me.
Sure, not a problem. Anytime that I'm free.
Alright, well it's that time again guys. I'm going to cut the stream for now, but I'll be back either later today or tomorrow. Don't forget to hit that follow or subscribe button if you haven't already. I also have a Discord, YouTube, Patreon, and more. You can find links to them on my landing page, the link to which should already be posted in chat by the time you hear this. And with that, I hope you all will take care and stay safe, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.